Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Modric. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Good run. Where to from here? Oh, he's broken through. He's... Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So, a breakthrough already. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! 2-0, and in next to no time.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Belgium grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes. He's got away. Hazard. That's a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tielemans. Meunier drives it forward. Chance to break. Lukaku. Now it's Hazard. Lukaku. Chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Casemiro. Madrid are 3-0 behind, but 3/4 of the game still to rescue it. Now can he shot a goal? In it goes! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Mertens, going through, goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Modric. Hazard. Modric, played out to the right. Hazard, now it's Hazard pop! Courtois can claim that. Tielemans. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Modric. Meunier.
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
Cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Benzema. Cut out in the nick of time. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hazard. And it's Benzema. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hazard. Lukaku. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Belgium looking to widen the gap even further here. Belgium with a free kick. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Up to meet it! And out to safety. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And the action is back underway. Madrid come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Oh, that's a hit! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserved it.
Hits one! And they've been caught out here. And he just whacks it away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's come loose. And he's on his way! Oh, real danger here. Goalkeeper's ball. Witsel.
We've had a real complexion change with that equaliser. To get it so early on in this period gives them lots of scope to improve again on this scoreline. They look as if plenty more is to come from them.
And here's Lukaku. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Benzema! Oh, that's a fine save!
Benzema sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Mertens. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a fine challenge. A real chance to break. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's on a plate. Real chance! He's looking, and they've been caught out here. Alderweireld plays it forward. Tielemans, he's set up one goal so far. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Gets into some space. He's left his man. Big chance! Oh, didn't catch it right. That is as far as they're going to go.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Benzema. Madrid get it back again.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, good interception. And it's Azar. Now it's Batshuayi.
Belgium showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lukaku.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Torgan Hazard. That's not going to make it. Defenders on the back foot. Torgan Hazard. Belgium don't have many options and time is running out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a loose ball. And that is that. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. No loser. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Looking for goal! First effort on goal. Jorginho. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Willian. Now he's had a shot! It's in!
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Forward it goes. Ball through needs to be good here. Abraham. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Benzema. Christensen cuts it out. That's Pinaqueta. In comes the corner. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and go again. And they've been caught out here. Isco. And it's Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It has got through to him. Marcos Alonso. Hoists it forward. Conte. Willian. Isco goes looking. And the through ball is intercepted. Jorginho. Kroos looking to penetrate opposition lines. Marcos Alonso. Vinicius Junior battles to win it back. And it's Isco. It's a loose ball. Benzema. Caballero sends that a long way. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Benzema. Pedro. Just brushed off the ball there. Isco. And it's Benzema. Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Hazard. Keeps everyone guessing. Ah, he's given it away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Varane does well there, alert. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Marcos Alonso proves too strong there. Pedro. Willian. Now it's Kante. A chance! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Varane is there and he can get that clear. And it's Jorginho. Hits one!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Varane plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. It's come loose. And it's half-time here.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
The action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Chelsea just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Jorginho. Kante proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Jorginho was not to be moved. Willian. Nacho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Casemiro. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Oh, shooting chance! The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Very well to intervene. And here's Hazard. Diaz. Kante gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 2 changes being made right now. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho. And the ball is out of play. Casemiro. Hazard.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's found his man. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Giroud. And a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear.
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Benzema! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
And it's Benzema. Diaz. The ball's loose, and he's after it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Willian. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Willian. Pulisic. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
He just whacks it away. Fired in.
Chelsea can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got it, and he's real chance!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's one-on-one, and the finish! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Madrid made a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Saul, he's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cut out in the nick of time. Szczesny gets it upfield. Higuain finds himself offside. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Matuidi battles to win it back. Right through the middle. Gets the better of his man. Heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Jimenez. Lamar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Matuidi. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
And here's Carrasco, Trippier, and out it comes again. Trippier. Lamar. Bentancur, and the counter is on. Over to the left. Higuain gets into some space. Big chance! Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great challenge, time to perfection. Higuain. And now the breakaway. Ronaldo was fouled. He's had that put on a plate. Has a hit! Goal! Juventus! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And here's Carrasco. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bentancur. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Matuidi. We hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Juventus head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's been won straight back. Chiellini. Gets it back. Looking for space out wide. Carrasco.
Matuidi simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Costa. Carrasco. He gets past his Ferreira. Carrasco! And here's Diego Costa. Timely intervention. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Koke. Chiellini does well there, alert. This could spell danger. Shapes to shoot! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Oh, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's Carrasco. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ball's out on the left now. Bernadeschi. Out to the left it goes. Koke. And it's Correa. Douglas Costa. Into opposition territory. That's a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Correa! Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Douglas Costa. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead?
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And it's been taken straight back. Morata. And here's Carrasco. Carrasco. Has a pop! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bonucci. And it's Alexandro. And here's Douglas Costa. A chance! Alexandro goes for a sweeping cross.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Dybala. A real chance to break. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kadira. Bernadeschi. Gets up to head it! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! What a super header, dispatch. And that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. And he's there to clear it. Ramsey goes looking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Company does well there, alert. Higuain takes control of it and he's on the move. Meunier tries running with the ball at his feet. Now it's Mertens. Mertens' cross. And that's been levered clear. And that's been won straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Matuidi. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to break out here. De Bruyne. And he's away. Going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ramsey tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
De Bruyne. Is there any support? He might not need it. Matuidi. And the through ball is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mertens. Chance. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cuadrado, Cristiano Ronaldo, Cuadrado, Higuain is flagged offside. And it's Meunier. Nice one too. And it's hoisted clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuadrado absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Higuain. Just brushed off the ball there. De Bruyne. Lukaku. And here's Mertens. Oh, real chance! Mertens shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Juventus couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Mertens. It's found its way to him. Company plays it forward. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Mertens. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he just whacks it away. And it's Meunier. Chiellini gets it back. The referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're already back underway here.
Juventus pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction. Belgium clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy. Something...
He's gone for it! They score!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Ramsey, Matuidi, Witzel battles to win it back. Belgium get it back again. Hoists it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Ramsey. And here's Cuadrado. Higuain. What up, goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
And it's Lukaku. Decent-looking ball. Szczesny can pick that up. Douglas Costa. And here's Higuain. Here it is. He's had a shot. He scores!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Oh, he's broken through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Now it's Mertens. Tielemans. Through. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Batshuayi. Douglas Costa drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alderweireld. Tielemans. And it's Mertens. Ronaldo is being picked on here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tielemans. Just brushed off the ball there. Dybala did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Belgium merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Witsel. Hazard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Hazard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
All hands on deck for this one. Can he shoot? And the ball's real chance! Quick glance at goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Batshuayi! Batshuayi!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardeschi, he's had a look. Simon Mignolet catches it safely. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Juventus certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion. But hits one! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great.
And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Juventus with this to level it up. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mertens displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think
he's gone for it!
Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Quadrado gets it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Lukaku. Forward it goes. Quadrado. And here's Higuain. Quadrado. Meunier tries to clear. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Quadrado. Khedira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just the goal. Has a hit! And that has been clear. Another chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rabiot. Juventus have a free kick.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
Ronaldo with a real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
De Bruyne tries to head towards goal. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Belgium with a free kick. De Bruyne! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's Mertens. It's a decent-looking cross. Good clearance and very necessary. And here's Douglas Costa going through. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Rabiot plays it forward. Khedira. Ball through needs to be good here. Rabiot. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rabiot. Higuain. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Rabiot. Khedira. Oh, he's in! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Khedira. It's a loose ball. He's going after it. Khedira gets it back. And here's Douglas Costa. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Danilo drives it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cuadrado. Now it's Cuadrado. Goes for goal! He's scored! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, when the game's played like...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hoists it forward. And it's Lukaku. Higuain. Nicely measured pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Azar. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Defending of the desperate variety. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Belgium looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne! Brilliant save from Buffon! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball, and
and deal with it well.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's played forward. Hazard battles to win it back. Now it's Lukaku. Big chance, must be, shoots! Thinks he's got rid of that. Danilo goes looking. He's come loose. And here's Lukaku. And here's Hazard. De Bruyne. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's going to be a double change then. Bernardeschi drives it forward. De Bruyne. De Bruyne brings the ball forward. Goes for goal! Quadrado plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Alderweireld has given away a free kick. Alderweireld is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Juventus are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rabiot. And here's Douglas Costa. He's got the ball, he's got the... up for the header! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum.
That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Juventus have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Belgium can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Douglas Costa. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Douglas Costa. Gets it away.
Juventus probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Done very well to intervene.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Back into the middle. He's gone for it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
All hands on deck for this one. Massive leap! Bonucci with the clearance. And it's Meunier. Now it's Hazard. Chance! So that's it. It is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. The end of the game. Reflections?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job. Great comeback.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of degrees. Had a shot! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's played forward. Loftus-Cheek drives it forward. Abraham. Bonucci. Bonucci goes looking. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's ball. Hudson-Odoi, Abraham, forward it goes. Cuadrado. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Now it's Pedro, Abraham, now surely!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Bonucci plays it forward. Abraham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Abraham simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cleared away. He could be in here. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Kadira tries to get it forward quickly. Hudson-Odoi, he gets past his man. Hudson-Odoi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to break out here. Brought forward. What does he try from here?
Rudiger simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And it's Pedro. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Now it's Dybala. Loftus-Cheek. Let's put a stop to that. Played back in. Ramsey. And he he's straight offside. Raspilicueta. Hudson-Odoi. Gets on the end of it. And they win it back again. Bentancur plays it forward. Cuadrado. He's pinged one through here. He's away. Plays it back. Cuadrado. Going through. Bonucci positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cuadrado. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Dybala. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, that is lovely footwork. Ramsey looks to dink one in. Jorginho. Khedira. Abraham. And it's been taken straight back. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's played forward. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! Done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Alexandro with the shapes to shoot! Bonucci goes looking. Ramsey. Zuma, a definite foul there. Decent looking ball. Cuadrado. Rudiger, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Played down the flank, back into the middle. Oh, he's in! He's there. Abraham has a goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Abraham just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
And here's Pedro. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bernardeschi. And the counter is on. Douglas Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi gets the better of his man. Bernardeschi going for goal! And they've been caught out, and a second time! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa looking to run onto it. Up to meet it! Goal! Juventus! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Has a pop! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Has a pop! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, real chance! Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Zuma attempts a clearance. Barkley drives it forward. Loftus-Cheek. It's a brilliant interception. Danilo. Douglas Costa. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Bernardeschi. Oh, what hits one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. We have already started here. Has a hit! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Matuidi. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Moses. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Alexis Sanchez. Godin. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. He's come loose. That'll be a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Tries a shot! Oh, that is an awful miss.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. Cuadrado. Now it's Cuadrado. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that's been won straight back. Good take, and he hits one! Really well taken goal.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Higuain. Tries to get it forward quickly. Eriksson. And they've been caught out here. Here's Cuadrado.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Moses. Room for a shot. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Higuain. Now it's Cuadrado. Brozovic. And it's Eriksson. Ramsey. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Moses. here's Ericsson. Now it's Cuadrado. Decent progress down the left. And here's Alexis Sanchez. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kwadwo Asamoah, up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Kwadwo Asamoah goes looking. Alexis Sanchez. Brozovic. Moses. He's got real chance! There's the whistle for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And here's Lukaku. Inter Milan can't seem to retain possession. Oh, shooting chance! De Ligt gets good distance on it. And here's Moses. Matuidi. Ramsey. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Lukaku. Matuidi. It's come through, and the finish! Kadira. Matuidi. And he's surging through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Godin, and it's Ericsson. Asamoah. Forward it goes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Juventus seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He's in! And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Lukaku. Out to the left it goes. Ericsson. Lukaku. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, they can break here. De Ligt battles to win it back. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Changes here from both sides, in fact. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Martinez. Brozovic. Bernardeschi displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants...
Has a goal! Goal! Juventus! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Juventus go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. Inter are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
De Ligt. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
That's a brilliant interception.
Inter are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
He's shaping up to have a... He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, Rip shoots! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
He's had a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. All hands on deck for this one. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Candreva. Rugani gets rid without sophistication. Out for a throw. Candreva. Martinez.